Closing in on game time in Arlington. It's the Battle of the Lone Star State, Astros and Rangers. Next. MLB The Show is on the air as we get a look at the newly named Globe Life Park in Arlington. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the American League's Houston Astros and their in-state division rivals, the Texas Rangers. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. I'm joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, a real nail-biter here last night. You can see a one-run ball game. Very well played on both sides. A well-pitched game as well. I think both managers would like to see their starters match the performances turned in last night.
All right, Eric, Steve will join us in a moment, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Houston Astros, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. They'll have a tough task ahead of them as they square off against the hard-throwing reliever-turned-starter right-hander Alexi Ogando. Jason Castro will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off for Houston, designated hitter, Jason Castro.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
First pitch, 2-0 count.
And that's taken as well, and it's 0-2 to begin the afternoon here. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Yeah, not really too many reasons why you'd ever intentionally want to hit the leadoff batter in a ball game. Well, let's see how they decide to play it from here.
Jose Altuve will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Pick up, throw!
Runner goes for second. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. He's on the move again from first. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Another 2-2 offering. And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. Under it is Chu as he takes it in for the first out. So the runner heads back to first on the fly out, and with one away now, let's take a look at how the Rangers will align defensively. is brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Number 30 will get his first cuts here, and the danger's obvious as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Now the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Get you!
Now a double play ball here for Beltre at third. Profar for 1. Relay to fielder. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Starting lineup for the Rangers on your screen now. Alonso Abreu will get the call to face them, and the key for him will almost certainly be getting ahead in the count early. We've seen in the past when he's forced to work from behind, he can run into some problems. And behind him, here's how the Astros will line it up on defense. Elvis Andrews will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Rangers, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Way outside. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Shin-Soo Choo will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Even 2 batters in, you have to like what you see so far. Back-to-back strikeouts now to start off the home first.
Prince Fielder will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play 6th in the American League in hitting. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch, and that's in there for a strike.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Now a ground ball here to the left side, but there's nobody home. It's into left, a base hit.
We're going to give you a nice look at this shift from up above. You'll see where the nearest fielder is. He's in another zip code. So if you can hit this ball to the left side, it's a flat-out gimme base hit. So that's all he was trying to do.
Adrian Beltre will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Sliced down the line at first. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Now pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. We've played an inning. No score. Gary Cox will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Cox.
Now here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Come on now! Oh yeah!
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this ball will be chopped foul. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Diego Corona waits on deck. Now a slider that swung on and hit in the air out toward left. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Diego Corona will dig in for the first time now, looking to get back on track as he's seen that average stumble a bit here these past 9 ball games. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
One thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You got to be thinking up there every single pitch because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
Archie Chan will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Cotton candy, yeah.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Here we go, Rangers!
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
The 1-1 home. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Here we go.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Let's do it, Rangers!
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
94 on the outer edge. You can't help but take that.
Let's go, Texas!
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Dexter Fowler will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1.
Eliminate.
Up top, it's 2-0. Three and 0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking 2.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already, that's 2 walks here in the early going, and that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
J.D. Martinez will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night.
let him score here, all right?
In there, 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Fouled back. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there.
Come on, Rangers!
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
You can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1-2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Marwin Gonzalez will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
And with the bases loaded, some guys aren't always in a hurry to get out of the way of those close pitches inside. That could have been a run.
Let's throw those runners now.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bad time for the strike zone to go MIA.
Yeah, and he could have used that one, no doubt about it.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Hit hard to second. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. Astros leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Alex Rios will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Alex Rios.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fastball hit on the ground is short. And, low throw there as it skips right by him at first. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there.
J.P. Arancibia.
J.P. Arancibia will stand in now, hoping to turn things around here. You can see just 1 hit in his past 4 ball games. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. Location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere, and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number one.
Giovanni Soto will get his first cuts here. Too high, 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him, 1-1. Now a ground ball hit toward the hole, and this is going to make its way into right field for a one-out base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only one away.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Leonis Martin will be the batter. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
They've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball, 1-1.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, most scouts rate players' attributes on a 20 to 80 scale, with 80 being considered elite. I'll tell you what, that's an 80 fastball. I don't mean miles per hour. He is bringing it, folks.
Jurickson Profar will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
0 for 3 yesterday, 0 for 4 on Friday. He could use a good at-bat here.
Pickoff move to second, and he'll be back in standing up. high strike there, and it's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Around third and being waved on home.
Well, generally you'll have a lot of success if you keep the ball down in the zone, but this was the third straight pitch to him down there. He finally figured out what was going on and just sat on it for 2 bases.
Elvis Andrus will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. First pitch to him. Slurve in there. Strike one. Line hard into left. Cox is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Rangers get a run on the Profar double. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Texas. Jason Castro will try it again. Remember, he was hit by a pitch as the first batter of the ball game.
Castro.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
In there. Strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Jose Altuve will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Open your eyes, huh? What are you looking at? What game are you looking at, huh?
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Get some fishing for it. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Let's go, Rangers.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Oh, come on. Let's go, Rangers.
2-0 now.
Two balls. No strike.
Come on, Rangers, let's go.
In there, 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Rios is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 1-0. Shin-Soo Choo makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Left fielder, Shin.
And this is low, ball 1. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
One thing this team cannot afford is for him to get hurt early in the season. Luckily, though, looks like he's going to be all right.
Prince Fielder will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Just overmatched him there.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, when you're struggling as a ball club, this is when you got to force the issue a little bit. And that can mean being aggressive on the bases. And now he's into second here on the stolen base.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
The 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, don't expect him to forget throwing inside. Even after the hit by pitch, you just won't start giving in to guys out there.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
You definitely don't want to go hit by pitch, walk to start this inning. So you got to bear down right here. Really lock in on that catcher.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, that pitch is a nice weapon to have when you really need a strikeout. He missed that one by about a foot.
Beltre.
A man at second with one down. And set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Could be now or never, guys.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Cox is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are two gone now.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Alex Rios will try it again. He reached on an error and came around to score his first time.
We're gonna run it home.
Here we go.
And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And no play after that. So put runners at the corners now as that'll likely be ruled an infield single.
Oh, you've got to appreciate the effort out there at shortstop. Here, I don't even think he's considering getting the out at first. I think he just wants to keep that runner from possibly scoring. So that's mission accomplished for him right there.
J.P. Arancibia will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. Oh, and it eats him up a bit, but the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Gary Cox will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Left fielder, Gary Cox.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
1-1.
No, that's a ball.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And this is fouled back and out of play. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Grounded to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Diego Corona will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to fielder for out number 2.
Third baseman number 13,
Archie Chan will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest.
Nothing to worry about here.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And this will be fouled away. Ready now on 1-1. On a ball hit hard down the line toward the coaching box, it's a foul ball. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
On the ground to second. Throw on to fielders in time, and with that, the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Giovanni Soto will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Designated hitter, Giovanni Soto.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Yeah, Rangers! Here we go.
Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Throw into second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Well, pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Leonis Martin will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around.
Time for sacrifice.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. For Soto, he's at second with his second double of this young season. No one out with a runner at second. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2.
Wait for the pitch.
Here we go.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike 3.
Got him. A slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, this is the second time he struck out so far, and this is a type of ball game where, you know, it's wet out, the field's slippery, it's a little muddy. Who knows what can happen if you just put the ball in play?
Jurickson Profar will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You got to keep this guy from getting extended.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. 2-1 as he misses with the slurve there.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box, a foul ball. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
That's just a textbook case right here. By not advancing the runner on that previous at-bat, that would have been a run. Instead, now you've got 2 outs and a runner only at third.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus.
Put one in the bleachers now.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Low with the slurve there, 1-0. One run, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And this is going to be a foul ball. One pitch on the way. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
And that pitch is just a little bit easier to lay off when you're opposite-handed up there, because you can see the sweep of that pitch coming all the way in.
Here's a ground ball now toward the hole, and he is going to come through here with 2 away. It's a base hit, and that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Well, nothing will put a smile on your manager's face quite like a 2-out RBI. Well, things weren't looking good. He looked like he was going to get stranded out there, but he comes through to drive him home.
Shin-Soo Choo will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And this is going to be a foul ball. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Andrus holding, and now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. It's the Rangers 2 and the Astros nothing. Dexter Fowler will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
The 3-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. And the big fella just takes it to the bag himself for the first out.
The right fielder, number 20,
J.D. Martinez will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around.
Got a free swinger coming up. Great.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No runs, no hits, one error so far for the Astros. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2 with one away. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and there were two down. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Marwin Gonzalez will stand in now with two away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Dollhouse, baby.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1-1 strike.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. Throw to fielder at first will take care of him, and that'll be that. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail it here 2-0. Prince Fielder will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
First baseman, number 84, Prince Fielder.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, it's never an easy task to have to start an inning by going through the 3, 4, 5 guys. And obviously, no exception here because he drills this ball, and he's going to wind up at second with a leadoff double.
Adrian Beltre will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
Come on, let's get a big hit.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
A runner at second, nobody out. Outside, 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
And once they fell behind in the count, I think this is a case where they just say, look, you're going to have to fish for something because we are not going to just lay one right in there for you. Probably not a bad decision against a power guy like this.
Alex Rios will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
Fielder leads from second. Now the pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
And a double steal try here. Fouled straight back. None out. Runners at first and second. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now, this 5th inning has certainly not gone to form. That's his second walk so far. If he gets to 3, you'd have to wonder if that might be the end of the line.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Luis Rodriguez is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. J.P. Arancibia will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
That rain is really coming down now. That's as hard as it's been all afternoon.
Right here.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Whoa, for the ribbon. Get some run.
Now a ball lined to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit, and that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out. Giovanni Soto will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
Swinging a ground ball to short. Altuve for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Well, you know, nothing kills a rally quite like a double play ball. But this is a double whammy. You've got a double play with the bases loaded and nobody out. They do get 1 run here, but it comes at a pretty hefty price.
Leonis Martin will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Martinez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Texas is out in front, 4-0. Jason Castro will stand in now to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Jason Castro.
Let's get me out here.
First pitch coming. In there for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. It's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Jose Altuve will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And a lot of times, you might say, 4-run lead, we'll make that up. But I tell you, the way he's throwing the ball right now, they might be fortunate just to get 1 run off him.
Number 30 will dig in, 0 for 2 in the ballgame. And here's the first pitch. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Jurickson and Profar will lead things off here for the Rangers, to be followed by Elvis Andrus on deck. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Sticking with the soft stuff here as this misses. It's 2-1. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And after going hitless in last night's ball game, he's turned things around here. That's his second hit of the ball game, and he's in at second base with a well-hit double.
Elvis Andrus will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. And this is hit well towards the hole. No one out with a runner at second. Now a ball hit in the air to left center. Cox arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Fly ball to left's not going to do you any good in this situation. Look, you got a guy on second and nobody out. If you take this to right field and advance a runner, then at least you've made a productive out. Instead, this is just a waste.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Shin-Soo Choo comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Grounded foul. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count, because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
And this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Prince Fielder will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And the young Prince a bit fooled there as he yanks this one foul into the seats down the right side. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back to Arlington. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Gary Cox will stand in to start the 7th with that big 0 still looming in the hit column.
All right, can I officially start the countdown right now? I'm not scared to talk about a no-hitter up here. There's only 9 outs between him and a no-hitter as we speak.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. toward the gap in right center, and he may get himself extra bases here to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game here in the 7th, so the no-hit bid will end right here. Diego Corona will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And this catches the outside corner. Strike 1.
And maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Chu is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Archie Chan will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right, but this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Fouled back. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Full count. 3-2.
And this late into his afternoon of work, the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance that he might slip up and leave one out over the middle of the plate.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And there you get a look at his pitch count, and you can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Dexter Fowler will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Let's keep him right here. Let's do it, guys. Swing better.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Here's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
J.D. Martinez will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Rios is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with two away now.
Shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
Marwin Gonzalez will dig in now, needing to come through here with the bases loaded and two men out. First pitch coming. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And this will get right by fielder down the line. A fair ball. And the second run is in as well as they're on the board in a big way. It's 4-2 now. Now Ron Washington's up out of the Ranger dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the two runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Neil Kotz will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Neil Kotz.
Jason Castro will be his first assignment as he steps in with two men in scoring position now, but also two away. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Big pitch here, 1-2. And this is fouled straight back. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. He started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
He waits, now the pitch. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. On the eighth pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Bottom of the 7th now, get up and stretch here in Arlington. The Rangers on top here, 4-2. Adrian Beltre will stand in here, 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Baseman, Adrian Beltre.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Out of play. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Rolled foul off to the left, so they'll try it again. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
So the leadoff man gone now for Alex Rios. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
J.P. Arancibia will step in, an RBI single this last time around. Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rangers set down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Jose Altuve will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In there, no balls and a strike.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Number 30 will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to fielder for out number 2.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Gary Cox will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He's just cutting his way right through the teeth of this order. They're not even putting up much of a fight.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now another 2-2. And looked like the cut fastball there as it's hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Martin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail it here 4-2. Giovanni Soto will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Designated hitter, Giovanni Soto.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2.
You can tell now in his 4th inning of work out of the bullpen, he's looking a little gassed.
And that's over. 2-1. And the pitch. Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
The batter, center fielder, Leonis Martin.
Leonis Martin will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. And there's ball one. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Had a good 3-1 cut, but he misses the splitter. 3-2 now.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a 3rd strikeout of the game. Luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Jurickson Profar will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Your attention, please.
So a save opportunity now here in the 9th, and on to try to wrap this one up is a guy who's made it back from some serious arm troubles the past few years, the closer, Neftali Feliz. Diego Corona will be the man who will start things in the 9th as they go to work against Feliz. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Fouled back. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Archie Chan will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. That misses. 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Dexter Fowler will stand in as their last chance now. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Oh, and I like how they doubled up on the changeup right there. That's a good pitch.
Yeah, it's natural to think that the pattern's going to be slow then fast, so you're right. That's a nice call.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Crowd on its feet. Here's Feliz to the plate. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Take our leave. Time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rangers come out on top 4-2. So long from Arlington.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on 3 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. A reminder that post-game buses are available at the first base gate 20 minutes after the conclusion of play and will drop riders off at locations across the street from Lincoln Square Fountain or on the north side of Lincoln Square.